WoW is gone. After 8 years and one of the most beloved communities in private server history, Blizzard killed the server. Within a few days, a new server appeared, called OctoWoW. It looked familiar, it played familiar, it felt like home for all players who lost their loved home WoW. But I got suspicious. There are warnings about the server on the internet, so I decided to do my own deep dive into OctoWoW, and I want to show you something. I use different deep research tools to find out what's really behind OctoWoW, and I downloaded the launcher myself. I uploaded it to a VirusTool, one of the industry standards for analyzing software, and I found some things which I absolutely need to show you here. What I found should make every single person in this community think twice before installing anything from this project. Let's dive in. But first, let me quickly bring you up to speed what happened to WoW. WoW launched in 2018. It got perfect custom content for Classic Plus, new zones, new races, new lore, all built on the vanilla foundation in a way Blizzard itself never delivered. There were over 100,000 players on the Discord server and a huge community. In August 2025, Blizzard filed the copyright infringement charges. A US Discord court ruled against WoW last month in April 2026, citing an egregious copyright infringement. Those are the court's own words. The injunction was total. In a few days, on May 14, 2026, WoW will close its servers forever. And now, after this, only within a few days, all of this got public, OctoWoW appeared. Well, that timing matters if you think about it from a cybersecurity perspective. We have a displaced community desperate for a new home, so they are psychologically primed to install whatever looks familiar to fill the emotional hole which Activision Blizzard left behind with its actions against WoW. That is a textbook vulnerability window, and OctoWoW walked straight into it. So, what is OctoWoW? On the surface, OctoWoW looks legitimate. It's built on WoW's 1.17.2 patch. It has the same custom content, same zones, same races. High elves, goblins, jewel crafting, survival as a profession, transmog, everything which you loved from WoW Classic Plus. They operate a hardcore realm called Cthulhu and a PvE realm called Anthoth. They are promising to rebuild everything which WoW had and even want to continue their legacy with new content in the future. Players who got into the beta report a functional, active server. The community appears genuine, the game works. But the game working and the software being safe are two entirely different questions. And I have the data now to answer the second one. Before we get to the technical findings, you need to understand who you are dealing with, or rather, why you have no idea who you are dealing with. When asked why players should trust them on the official forums that developer Kestrel wrote, you shouldn't. We are strangers on the internet. We don't even trust each other with our identities. Protect yourself in any way that you see fit. That's not humility. That's a developer telling you on record that there is zero accountability. The anonymity is structural and deliberate. All files are distributed through Tor. All team communication is text only. When they do voice calls, they require mandatory voice altering software. No one on the team knows anyone else's real identity. Donations are exclusively through cryptocurrency. There is no PayPal, no bank transfers, nothing traceable. This is understandable if we think about the court, which used all of those informations against WoW, though of course you can argue here they only do this to protect themselves and to protect the project. But now layer this on top of what I'm about to show you. A fully anonymous team, no legal identity, no recourse, and a software that does this. So, I want to be transparent with you about my methodology. I uploaded the OctoWoW launcher to VirusTotal myself. VirusTotal is a tool which finds out everything about the file which you upload to it, be it malware or be it behavior of the file itself. The standard detection scan, the one that checks against known malware signatures, came back at 1 out of 66. Only one single scanner flagged it. That's almost certainly a false positive. For example, the VanillaFix mod does this also, which I showed you in an old video for TotalWoW to activate auto-loot. On that metric alone, the launcher looks clean. But the problem is, that's not the scan that matters here. Because what you are looking at right now is the behavioral analysis tab. This doesn't check signatures, it watches what the software actually does when the software runs. And what I found is not a false positive. This is a documented, categorized attack profile across 6 separate categories of a MITRE ATT&CK framework, the gold standard for cataloging cyber attack techniques used by the world's most sophisticated threat actors. So I want to show you every single category here, and let me break down the ones that should concern you most. The category persistence is a modifier of your registry, and it also boots on auto start. This means the launcher writes to the Windows registry and can register itself to run automatically every time your computer starts, not when you open it. Every time Windows boots. A legitimate game launcher has no reason to do this. The privilege escalation category is a process injection, access token manipulation, and UAC bypass. Process injection means the launcher can insert its own code into other running processes on your system. Your browser, your email client, your password manager, anything currently open. Access token manipulation means it attempts to steal Windows security credentials to operate with elevated permissions. UAC bypass means it actively attempts to circumvent Windows' own security prompts, the ones that ask you before any software makes major system changes. Stealth, we have 9 techniques here, 9 separate techniques classified under evasion and concealment. This includes obfuscated files. The launcher actively hides what it's doing inside its own code, and masquerading, disguising processes or files as something they are not. This is not a feature of game software. This is a feature of software that does not want to be observed. In the discovery category, we also have 9 techniques. The launcher actively scans your system, queries the Windows registry, it identifies running processes, it checks the system owner, meaning it looks at who is logged in and what account is being used. It performs application Windows discovery. It reads what programs are currently open on your screen. And finally, the collection category. We here have a clipboard data and video capture. This means the get clipboard data can read anything you copy to your clipboard, including cryptocurrency wallet addresses. Keep this in mind for a second on the next chapter. And the AVCAP 32 DLL library enables the webcam capture. In combination, these 6 categories describe the behavioral profile of a remote access Trojan, a software designed to silently surveil a system, escalate privileges, persist after reboot, and collect data without the user's knowledge. Now connect what you just saw to one specific fact about OctoWoW's financial model. They accept donations exclusively in cryptocurrency. No PayPal, no other methods. Crypto only. That means every player who supports the server copies and pastes a wallet address at some point. Copy, paste, transfer funds. The launcher has confirmed clipboard read capability. The launcher persists in memory after launch. The launcher can inject code into other running processes. This mechanism for cryptocurrency theft via clipboard hijacking is not theoretical. It's one of the most common forms of crypto fraud. And every technical prerequisite for it is present in this software. To be fair, I have not confirmed that this is actively happening, but I want you to understand that the capability is there. The infrastructure supports it, and there is no accountable human being you can reach if it does. So when we look at the community response, OctoWoW supporters argue that behavioral flags are inherited dead code from TotalWoW's launcher. That's a fair point. The TotalWoW launcher shared the get clipboard data and the webcam capture as well. This might just be dead code from it. But TotalWoW's launcher did not show persistence, privilege escalation across 5 techniques or 9 stealth methods. That profile is not inherited noise. Others argue the server is clearly functional and players are reporting no issues. That's also fair. And it's exactly what you would expect from well-designed malware. Stealth with 9 techniques means it's specifically built to not be noticed. There are also unverified community claims circulating on private server forums about active key locking and background cryptocurrency mining. I have to say I could not confirm these independently, though I'm just naming them here as claims, not facts. But what I can confirm is the behavioral analysis you have already seen in this video now. That data is not a community rumor, it's a scan I ran myself, which you can do as well if you just upload the launcher on VirusTotal. So I want to be direct with you. Here is what is confirmed about OctoWoW. The launcher triggers a full attack behavioral profile across 6 categories in execution, persistence, privilege escalation, stealth, discovery, and collection. The software actively attempts to write to the Windows registry and register itself as a boot time auto-start process. It contains process injection capabilities, meaning it can insert code into other running programs on your system. It actively attempts to bypass Windows UAC security prompts. It employs 9 documented stealth and evasion techniques. It scans your system for running processes, open windows, and logged-in user accounts. It has clipboard read capability and webcam access capability. The development team is fully anonymous, operates via Tor, and has stated they cannot be trusted. Here is what is not confirmed. No independent cybersecurity firm has published a verified report of active data exfiltration. No confirmed cases of clipboard hijacking or stolen funds have been publicly documented yet, and the identity of the development team remains unknown. So we don't know if there are real scammers behind the project. I want you to understand what that means. The absence of confirmed victims does not mean the software is safe. It means either the software is not actively exploiting these capabilities, which obviously would be good, or it will happen in the future. Given that 9 of these documented techniques are specifically designed for concealment, this second scenario cannot be ruled out. This is not a game launcher that happens to have some suspicious flag. This software with the complete behavioral fingerprint of a remote access Trojan distributes by an anonymous team through Tor with no accountability mechanism of any kind. If you choose to play OctoWoW, you are making an informed choice about an informed risk, and that is your right. But I would not run the software on any machine that contains passwords, financial accounts, personal data, or a connected webcam. To me, this looks like a honeypot scam. With the loss of TotalWoW, many players are hoping the server can be safe in any way. The issue is highly emotional for many players, which causes them to let their guard down. Suddenly, this server appears out of nowhere and promises to recreate the original server, but completely anonymously. The launcher shows a clear attack pattern, and especially when combined with the crypto donations, wallet information can clearly be read and stolen here. What would happen next is the promises made about recreating the content would be dropped, all domains and Discord servers would disappear, and no one could be held accountable. It's all anonymous after all. To me, this reeks of a scam, and I personally advise no one to install OctoWoW. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is really Torta behind the project or some other members from the ex-TotalWoW team who just want to resurrect the project, but we simply can't confirm that. And to be honest, if it is Torta, he is known for scams in the past, and maybe he just wants to press out some more money for his exit with zero risks. I can't prove it, and I don't want to prove it either. You are all grown-up men and women, and you can decide for yourself what you want to do. If you want to play OctoWoW, go for it, but please, at minimum. If you choose to play OctoWoW, run it only on a dedicated machine with no personal accounts logged in. Use a virtual machine with no shared folders and restricted network bridge. Never ever copy paste a cryptocurrency wallet address while the launcher is running. Never open email, banking, or social media while the client is active. Monitor your system for unexpected network connections using a tool like Wireshark, and change all passwords you use on that machine after each session. And if this will turn out to be a scam, I will absolutely do the mad season and will tell all of you, told you so by the way, in every video in the future. If this video helped you make an informed decision, share it. There are thousands of TotalWoW players looking for a new home right now who deserves to see this data before they install anything. I know this is a really sensitive topic for a lot of you and you might not agree with me here, and that's absolutely fine. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about OctoWoW, but please stay constructive. My goal here is not to prevent you from playing a great Classic Plus experience, it's to protect you from getting scammed. And when I'm wrong, good for you. But if I'm right, I have at least protected a few players from getting ripped off from scammers on the internet. If you found this useful, consider to like and subscribe for more World of Warcraft content in the future. Special thanks goes out to my channel members who support me with their hard-earned real-life money, especially everyone who is supporting me for such a long time now, and my high-tier supporter Jake Collis. See you in the future.